Before I moved to Orlando, I had heard of two cities that people told me I should consider moving to. It was Celebration and Windermere. We're big Disney fans, and if we wanted to live outside of the bubble, Windermere was something that we should consider. Windermere has the biggest concentration of luxury homes. In fact, per capita, there's more million-dollar homes here in Windermere than anywhere else, and yet there's actually some really affordable options as well. So today, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you my newest listing that's under $800,000. But before we do that, let's take a look around Windermere, Florida. Starting our tour in downtown Windermere, one of the things you'll realize here is there's not a ton of shops and kind of an expansive area in the downtown Windermere area. Unlike downtown Winter Garden or maybe Winter Park, Windermere still has some things and room to grow. That said, there is Windermere Brewing that just opened up. You've got some more retail shops and other shops coming behind it. You've got Food Truck Friday on the last Friday of the month and a lot of other cool things that do happen in the epicenter of this downtown area. Fun fact, the city of Windermere is only 2.69 square miles. And so many of the people that live in downtown, they're like, hey, we're the true Windermere people. And yet the address that you'll find online, if you're looking on realtor.com or theorlandoreal.com, and looking at houses for sale, you'll notice that it's a bit farther away from the downtown area. That's because we have all of these unincorporated Orange County areas that have a mailing address that match it. And so when you're looking at schools, when you're looking at taxes, all of these things are really important to pay attention to if you're wanting to move to the Windermere area. Before I start taking you through some of the different areas of Windermere, why did so many people suggest this in terms of the overall location? Well, it's really the proximity to everything that I think really matters. You're maybe 25 to 35 minutes away from Disney, which gets you outside of the bubble, but makes it still an amenity that you can enjoy. You're still also 15 minutes away from Restaurant Row, so some of the best restaurants in Orlando are not too far away, and so it makes Windermere this really great location for everything you're into. So coming out of downtown Windermere, you're gonna notice all of these gorgeous lakes on both sides of us. And right the major neighborhood that you see first is Isleworth. Now this was made popular by Shaq and Tiger Woods, but today it's actually known for a lot of the houses that were built in the late 90s and early 2000s that have been completely remodeled. In fact, take a look at some of the stuff we did recently.
We have an amazing estate, lakefront on Lake Butler, over 11,000 square feet, lovingly remodeled, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, so you've got 3 floors here.
3 floors here, yes.
Amazing. And so there's a lot of, I feel like, homes in Isleworth that are getting these massive overhauls.
Yes, yes. So the community itself, started back in the 80s. And so a lot of the homes are a little bit on the older side, and we have a lot of people coming in just because of the community and the lifestyle.
Sure.
And so they're getting complete remodels, and this is just one of the beautiful ones.
Beyond Isleworth, the next major neighborhood that you're going to come across is Keene's Point. Now this is 1,100 homes here, and they range from like 950,000 all the way up to 6 million. So there's a wide range of different home style types and pool homes and waterfront versus golf course front. There's just a lot of stuff behind the gates. Actually, we did a tour on one of my more recent listings there. Take a look here. All right, so one of the reasons I love Keene's Point is the diversity of real estate. You have houses that range from in the 700s all the way up to $6 million. And it really is going to depend on one of the neighborhoods that it's sitting on. There's like 12 to 14 little pocket neighborhoods within Keene's Point. All right, so let's take a spin around this house. One of the things that I love about it, first off, is that when you walk in the front door, your eye is really drawn back towards the pool area and the golf course. And so in Keene's Point, you have a lot of different options. You might back to another house. You might be one of the bigger houses across the street backing to the lake, or golf course front. So depending on what you're after, Keene's Point has a lot of that stuff. But let's go to the heart of the home back this way. By the way, we're putting out videos like this every single week about life here in Orlando. Hit the subscribe. Windermere isn't all multi-million-dollar houses though. This is lakeside at Windermere, and right off of 535 here, you've got condos and townhouses that are all in that $300,000 mark. And so to have a Windermere address, the Windermere schools, the location to everything else, is actually pretty fantastic. There's a couple more neighborhoods I want to talk about. Let's check those out next. Even though Windermere has one of the biggest concentrations of luxury homes, there's still a ton of options here that are under $1 million. And if you kind of go around that Windermere Vineland area and 535, there's a ton of these smaller gated communities of 200 to 500 homes that were built in the early 2000s. Now, the reason I love these houses is that many of them are starting to turn over and you're getting a lot of updates along the way. And so you get larger lots, many times pool homes, in a little bit more of an affordable area than you might automatically think in Windermere. In fact, I've got my newest listing I'm going to take you to. Let's go take a look. I told you I would show you our newest listing here in Windermere. This property was built in 2002 and I sold it to them about 4 years ago. Since then, they've done a ton of upgrades. Let's go inside. So this house is 2,500 square feet, all on one level. It's 4 bedrooms plus an office. And some of the upgrades that they've done as you walk through, it's doors, windows, the lighting fixtures, the flooring throughout. And it's just really taken it from that 2002 vibe that you see a lot of in Windermere and brought it into a 2025 aesthetic. Back here in the heart of the home is the kitchen, and they've done a great job upgrading throughout. You got the quartz countertops here, but it really just opens it up to the rest of the house, which is really my favorite part is the layout of this home. You've got the natural light pouring in, and back on this side, you've got 2 bedrooms that are split by the bathroom that they share. In the back of the house, it's an ensuite with the pool access back over here. And then up front, we have the primary, which has been also updated with upgraded cabinets and flooring. It's just a really cool split floor plan. One of the things though that you're gonna love about this house is that outdoor space. So let's go there next. This house really does check off the pickiest buyer's checklist. You've got the covered lanai here with new fans outside. We have the heated pool back here, and the way that the houses are staggered, you get a lot of privacy back this way. You've got the vinyl fence all the way around, and the reason I love Glenmuir and so much of the Windermere area is you've got these older trees, more established feel with upgrades like this. This house is listed just under $800,000, which if you're gonna build something like this today, you'd easily be touching $1 million, which is one of the reasons why I love Windermere. $345,000 up to $16 million. That's the range of houses for sale today in Windermere. So Windermere really does have something for everybody. And if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida, my team and I want to be your real estate resource of choice. So make sure you reach out at theorlandoreal.com/YouTube to get started. We'll see you guys on the next video.